So one of the frequent, like very, very frequent questions I get is, how is work in Brazil? How is work? Is there work? Work. Because it is actually a matter of concern. And one way or the other, I find myself trying to avoid this particular topic because I don't want to sound sensitive, because there are a lot of videos I see that was made by people here in Brazil that is, I don't know, let me say quite discouraging, but let me say maybe one or two about the issue of work in Brazil. There is no work in Brazil, yada yada yada. Okay, so let me use myself as an example. When I was coming to Brazil, forget about even Brazil, whatever I want to do as a person, I always have my plan. I always have like 1 to 3 plans that if this one did not work out, I'm going to try this one. If this one is not working out, I'm moving to this one. If you come into my life as a person and you come with a plan, I would never destroy my own plan just to accommodate you. It is not possible. I always have a plan. So when I'm coming to Brazil, I set plans for myself. I'm like, okay, when I get to Brazil, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. I did not come to Sao Paulo Street. I was in another state. I was in Espírito Santo. When I got there, I think after a month, I started be like, okay, let me look for a job. The first job I got was, I looked for that job. I think I went to ChatGPT first, like available jobs around me. I got some options, but I could not. I'm like, they needed a front desk receptionist at that time. I'm like, I don't speak Portuguese. There's no way I can take this job. So I went to Facebook. I type jobs in Victoria, because I was in Victoria. Jobs in Victoria, Espírito Santo. I was just like looking all over the place. Then on Facebook, I got a group that I joined. The group, a WhatsApp group on Facebook for jobs. There is a group on Facebook, jobs in Victoria, Espírito Santo, because that is where I live. So I joined the group. So this particular group, I will have opened that group for you. It is on this phone I'm using, so I cannot. This particular group, it is a group that is organized by somebody, a Brazilian in Espírito Santo, and every blessed day, they post job in that group. Every day. Till today, I am still in that group. They will post job in that group. Every morning, that person wake up and post this job. And if you're interested, send your CV to so place. Yes. I was there with one Nigerian girl that time. That was how I sent the group to her. One Kenyan girl. That was how they all got jobs. So I was in that group one day, and I'm trying to check, and I saw a sushi house that was looking for a kitchen assistant. I'm like, okay. I checked. They wanted to pay, I think, 1,900 reais, and with transport, and I think like 2,002 or thereabout. I don't know. Keep in mind that the actual minimum wage for that state, it is 1,006, but they wanted to pay 2,200. I'll be working 4 p.m. in the evening, 4 p.m. to 11 p.m. 4 p.m. to 11 p.m. That means, because I have class in the morning, so it is even actually good for me. My class is 9 to 11. Then I'll go home 12, 1, 2, 3. I'll rest, or maybe I'll sleep. Then by 4 to 11, you go to work. When you get to work by 4, you are not working. You are going to rest from that 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. You rest, you eat. They'll give you food. You eat. Then by 5, you start working. 5, and I think there's one. I don't know. There's by 11, I will close. So that was the first job I did. I did the work for, I think I did it for a month or so. While I was doing that job, I was looking for another job. So I was looking for another job, and I got something that is like on my street, like the second street. I practically need to walk down there to go to that place. It is really close to me, and the money is much than that other place. They wanted to pay 2,600. What kind of job? It is also in the kitchen. It is a bar, actually. It is a bar, but they have a section that they make snacks, they fry chicken, all of this. So I am supposed to work there. So I am not talking to anybody. Remember that I do not speak any Portuguese. In this sushi place, all I have to do is to help them, just park, you just have to be there to if they need help. That is it. Then this other one, they are paying 2006. I am not doing transport and it's very close to my house. So after a month in that place, I just told them that I'm a student, that even after a month, I just told the man that I want to stop because I get something that is close to my house. And it was like, okay, that thankfully he has not even registered me, that there's no problem. I think that time they're even having issue registering me because my CPF was showing that I am outside Brazil because I did the CPF in Brazil. So that they have issue with that CPF. I don't even mind. So I stopped this work and immediately start another one that is close to me, around my house. They are paying 2006. That one is from 6 p.m. to 12. It's from 6 p.m. to 12. But I think I do not really read the work distance very well, because when it is, this place is a bar. So every weekend from Friday, Saturday, Sunday, they close around 2 a.m. at night. They'll give you the extra money, but I think after a month or two I have to stop because I cannot sleep. I am the type that I don't sleep in the afternoon. So even if I sleep until 2, or if I sleep around 2 or 3, by 8 or 9 I will still wake up. So I won't be able to sleep during the day. I might be resting, but during the day I won't be able to sleep, and I still have to go work at night. So I started swelling my face, and if I don't sleep well, it affects everything around me. So I was generally not okay. So I'm like, I need to stop this job. The pay is very good, but I need to stop. So why I'm like, you know what? Let me go back to what I know how to. All this kitchen work, standing for hours, I don't want to do it. Let me go back to what I normally do, which is sewing. I use overlocking machine. I use straight sewing machine. So I go back to Facebook and I type costurera. Costurera means tailoring. I look for costurera job in Victoria, Espírito Santo. And people of God, I got a flyer that they are looking for a tailor that can use straight sewing and overlocking industrial machine, and I know how to use it. So the place is in what's this place? Maripe is like, if I'm using bus, it's like 20 minutes by bus. I contact them, they asked me to come for what's it called, for trial. I did, and they said I can start working, and that was what I did until I left. Even when I wanted to do my exam, I have to tell them that I can't come because of the exam, and they were like, okay, no problem. I work with them. I go in the afternoon around 1 p.m. and I close by 6, and they are paying 2006 or thereabouts, including transport, because I have to do transport. When people say there is no job in Brazil, I'm always really, really surprised. This tailoring work I'm doing as well, I don't have to speak because it is me and my machine. They'll show you what you have to do, and you do it. If you are making mistake, they will help you correct it. When I go to Sao Paulo here, I've seen that kind of job again here, very close to me. If I want to do it, I'll go there. One thing is that if you have a skill, something that you know how to do as a person, you'll be getting more than the minimum wage. They won't pay you a minimum wage for a skill that you have. If you are the type that you don't want to learn, if they are seeing you that this person is trying to speak their language, they will give you more privilege, they'll give you more leverage. But people are lazy. They want to get rich fast, and Brazil is not the place to get rich fast. There's no way. You have to do the work. You have to go to school. You have to learn. This video is too long. My point generally is that it depends on you as a person if you want to work. There is a Nigerian man in Santa Catarina that is doing 2 jobs. He told me on TikTok live that he's doing 2 jobs, which is really, really possible. See, guys, don't let us talk. I don't want to talk too much. But whatever you are doing, make sure that you look at your environment. Okay, look at your environment. What can I do? What can I offer these people? What skills are you coming with? You don't have any skills. You don't know how to clean. You cannot cook. You cannot do this one. Maybe you should I'll make part 2 of this video because no